Since December 2022, tens of thousands of migrants have arrived in Denver, and of course they face many challenges. But two Venezuelan women we talked to today face a unique set of challenges.
Denver 7's Christian Lopez shares their story tonight and how people in the community are stepping in to help.
Hemos realizado una buena amistad.
This friendship started 2 months ago when these two women, who we're calling Anna and Viv, met in Denver.
Nos ayudamos en lo que podemos.
Their bond quickly grew after realizing they had a lot in common. Both not only immigrated from Venezuela,
Somos chicas trans.
but are also facing the same unique challenges.
En Venezuela nos discriminan mucho.
¿Qué son las dificultades más grandes que ustedes enfrentan allá en Venezuela siendo trans?
Es tanta la discriminación que los mismos oficiales, el gobierno no nos cuidan. Y si miran noticias, hay muchas muertes de chicas trans en Venezuela.
LGBTQ people, and in particular trans folks, are in a lot of danger. And so they really came here to find a better life.
Even so, there are still concerns surrounding their safety, which is why community members and local organizations who have been helping them have asked us not to share their faces or real names.
As trans individuals, as people of color, as immigrants, new arrivals, there are a lot of people who don't like just one of those identities. So having them intersect in different ways is makes them more vulnerable in each way.
Their new Denver community is now rallying around them to keep them safe and help them find stable housing.
They're in a really vulnerable situation with their identities, in that if they don't find housing, I do fear that bad things can happen.
¿Cómo se sienten al tener esa amistad?
Nos sentimos muy feliz.
It's kind of all they have right now is each other, and some of us people helping, but each other is really important.
Both women have been getting help with housing separately, but their time is running out, so there is a fundraiser to help Anna and Viv actually get an apartment together. And if you'd like to donate, we'll post a link to that fundraiser on denver7.com. In Denver, I'm Christian Lopez, Denver 7.
Christian, thank you. And starting the week of February 5th, Denver will resume discharging migrants from city-run shelters. People without children will be allowed to stay up to 2 weeks. Families with children will be allowed to stay 42 days. The city stopped discharging people from shelters in November, but with a recent uptick in the number of new arrivals, the city says it must resume its length of stay policy.